Good evening all. I welcome you all for our day 5 online certification course on data visualization with Power BI and Tableau. Today, we will be concentrating on how to create a Power BI dashboard. Before going to that, first, we need to prepare with some basic questions and answers for it. And later on, we will be including some data modeling as well as DAX. And finally, we will be embedding all these into a single page, which we will be calling it as a dashboard. What exactly a dashboard is? The dashboard must be in a position of giving the complete information about whatever the task that you have taken. It is a single page content. Now, we will be starting with a data set, whichever I have shared as part of your WhatsApp group. Today, the data set that we are going to use is HR data basics 5. This is what already have shared as part of your WhatsApp group. Hope everyone have downloaded this data set and loaded into your Power BI. That is what I'll be doing as part of the first step is concerned. How do I do it? HR data basics 5 and open it. This is the simple way to load a data set into your Power BI. Those who have missed some of the classes in between, don't worry. Today, we will try to cover whatever we have covered in the last 3 days with one example each. And from them, new things we will be exploring as an extension. And finally, we will be coming up with a beautiful dashboard where you are responsible for giving the powerful insights and how the interaction will be happening in between two different diagrams or two different graphs, whatever you have generated. Let's go into the task here. Now I'm loading this data and say load. Now automatically your data set will come and sit into your Power BI. So a quick reference. On the top, we will be having the menus. In that, we will be having ribbons. Each menu will be having its own ribbon and options. And right side, you will be having the data set which is loaded. To the side of it, you will be having visualization tools. And to the side of it, you will be having filters. And this big area is nothing but your canvas, where your pictorial representations or visualizations or your graphs and charts will be get displayed. On the leftmost button, you're having something like different views. The first is report view, second one is table view, and third one is your model view. And the final one, this is where your queries can be written as part of your DAX is concerned. On the bottom, you will be having different pages, just like your sheets in your Excel, where you can embed n number of sheets for m number of tasks that you are playing. Now, let us go to the data set and let us see what is happening in it. What is there as part of it. Just go to your data and go to your table view. When you go to the table view, you will be having what are the different fields that are contained as part of this. You're containing name, employee ID, gender, education qualification, date of join, job title, salary, age and leave balance. These are the different fields, whatever we contain as part of your data set that we are trying to use today. Okay, now what are all the different things that we are going to work for today? Here is the work. As part of your things are concerned, you are trying to have what is the staff count for each job role. Okay, you're having something like what is the staff count for each job role. And secondly, you're containing what is the gender distribution across the staff. Next, you are containing what is the age distribution of staff. Which job roles have the highest salaries? And who are the top earners in job role, in each job role? As part of today is concerned, as we are already adopted to this Power BI environment, we are not going to do one task at a time. We'll be going with 2 or 3 tasks at a time, and we'll be having a 5 minutes break. And quickly you need to complete it so that we will be able to do our final dashboard. This is the concern here. Okay, let's start. First, what is the first count? You're having what is the staff count for each job role. Now, simply go to your Power BI environment. And from this particular environment, go to your report view. See what are the data fields available and see how you are supposed to get it. What we are asking, what is the staff count for each job role? So there must be job role and then the count of staff in each job role. These are the two things. Now what I do is here you are having something like job roles, that is your job title, and second thing is nothing but name. From these two, we will be able to get to some extent. Okay, name itself can't give it, but counting the names, you will be in a position of getting to the things here. Okay, so what I do is I will try to write a measure. I'm going here, writing the new measure. And here the measure name, I'll be taking like staff count. And I will be, whenever you write, make a practice of writing like first letters as capital. It will give you good sense for us. So staff count is equal to, then how you can do is count rows of. Okay, you're having something like count rows of. Now, let me tell you, I want to change the name of this particular table as staff. Okay, since we are working with staff, I'll be changing this table name as staff. Just double click on it. And it will be allowing you to change the name of that particular table. So I'm putting it as staff for my convenience. Okay, for my convenience, I'm adding it like this. Okay, now let's try to write a measure. I'm calling it as something like staff count, which is equal into count rows of your table name, which is nothing but staff. Okay, if you are in a position of doing this, you will be getting the staff count. Okay, since this is halfway it is added, so I'm deleting it from the model and simply I'll be adding once again staff count equals count rows of staff here. That's enough. And just commit it. Once you commit it, automatically your staff count is added. Okay, now take a bar chart, take a simple bar chart, and onto this particular bar chart, you add job title onto your Y field. Okay, so I want to get all the job titles and followed by the staff count into your X field. So now you will be having something like what are all the job fields that are available and what is the staff count. Let me change the font size so that it will be better visible. Okay, hope everyone can get it. You're having all the job titles here and you are having the staff count here. Okay, this is what I'm trying to do it as part of this simple example is concerned. And the question is finished here, staff count. So I'm having something like, put it meaningful, staff count per role. Okay, so this is what you can keep out like this. Now I'm going for the second question. What is the second question that we are having? What is the gender distribution across the staff? Okay, I want to know what is the gender distribution across the staff. Everyone, please be very clear. Here we'll be doing some sort of things here. Now I'm going for here, and as part of knowing this part, like gender distribution, instead of adding normal bar chart or stacked bar chart, I will be going for pie chart. Okay, I'm having pie chart right now. Into this particular pie chart, what I will try to do is, in the legend, I will be adding the gender in order to show what are the genders available that are male and female only as part of this data set is concerned that we have added. And into the values field, you get your staff count. You get your staff count into the values. So what is happening here? As part of your complete employees are concerned, you are having 45% of male and 54% of female. This is what, how clear I can have it. Okay, this is how clearly we can show the distribution of the staff across your gender distribution is concerned. So I am naming it as something like gender distribution here. Okay, this is your gender distribution. Now, as part of this, now I want to know per title, per job title, how many male are there, how many female are there. So what I can do, simply I can add my slicer here. Okay, go and add a slicer. Right, I'm adding a slicer here. And to this slicer, what I will be adding? I'll be adding the I'll be adding the job title. Okay, these are all the different job titles. Now, in your marketing specialist, see, there are 3% of male and 30% of male and 70% of female. As a product manager, you are containing 43% male and 56% female. Okay, so individually, this is how you can see. Now, if I want to see more than one field, more than one job role, then how do I can do it? Just press Control, catch Control, and click on Research Analyst. So in both the things, in Product Manager and Research Analyst, you are having 50% and 50%. Now again, if I click on Chocolatier, see now 48% is male and 51% is female. This is how you are supposed to get the distribution between two different things. Okay, now this is okay. Next, we'll be going for next question, which is nothing but age distribution of the staff. How the age is distributed across the things. Okay, this is what we will be trying to get it here. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm taking another sheet and I'm taking it something like age distribution. Okay, age distribution of your staff. That's fine. We are trying to calculate the age distribution. Now what I will try to do is I will try to take a column chart, a stacked column chart. And as part of this stacked column chart is concerned, what I will try to do is in the x-axis, I will be taking the age. And on the y-axis, I will be taking my staff count. Okay, how I have taken age and followed by staff count. Now see, this graph is not that good. For every employee at every age, it is showing the information. It is not at all good. So what I can do, like from this range to this range of age, these many number of employees are there. This range to this particular range, these many staff are there. Likewise, I can divide it. Okay, for that concept, we are having a concept called bins concept, like using histograms. That is what I'll be trying to do it right now. So what I do here, I'll be trying to create the bins right now. So just click on age and try to create new group. Try to create a new group. And here we are having age bins. Then we can set up the range. I'm setting up 5 different ages is going to be a single bin. I'm setting up the range like that. Okay, and say OK. Now, instead of using age, make use of age bins here. Then what happened? Automatically, your things has been changed right now. In 30, you are having maximum fellows. That is 25 to 30, you are having maximum fellows. Okay, so this is how you can see. Clear? Now this particular age, you are containing 32 fellows. And this particular age, you are containing little amount of staff here. Okay, this is how I can get your age distribution is concerned. Now, the thing is, in this particular one, can I do something more? Can I do something more? Like bins are created. Now in each bin, how many male, how many female? Okay, if I can get that particular information, it will be good, right? So what I will be trying to do is, into the legend, I will set my gender. When I set my gender into this particular one, into legend, what happened automatically in that distribution, it is clearly showing how many male are there, how many female are there. In a specific range of age, how many male are there, how many female are there. That is what it is showing as part of this distribution is concerned. Okay, so this is how you can have a better understanding. Now, I want to have much more clarity as part of this. So what I will try to do is, I will try to break down this. Okay, I will try to take something like a clustered column chart. Instead of your stacked column chart, you are trying to take your clustered column chart. Okay, let me show the difference between these two. Let it be like this. By seeing this, it is very hard to say how many men and how many women, or how many male or how many female. Okay, and whoever are high, it is very tough to say. But now what I do is, I will take the same graph. I'll try to take the same graph, and for this, I'll be making use of clustered column chart. So see now, it's very clearly evident that your female is going to be more when compared to male is concerned. From this graph, it is hard to say, but from this particular graph, it is very easier to say. So we must be in a position of identifying for which case, which particular graph or chart will be helpful. That is very, very important. Okay, so now clustered column sheet we have taken. Now let's go to the select and see now what we are trying to do it. Put this aside, and this also put it aside. I'm copying this, pasting once again. Now everyone watch out. What I will be trying to do is, I will be moving my gender from the legend. Okay, I will be moving this gender from the legend into small multiples. See here, you are having an option called small multiples. Just move into it. Then see what is happening. See, your female is divided, your male is divided, but you are containing other two as blank. Why we have get something like this? Okay, the thing is, at this particular point of time, go to your format visual and check out. Okay, go to your format visual and check out where these things are available. See, you are containing something like small multiples. Click on the small multiples, and in this, he has given a layout, and this layout is containing 2 rows and 2 columns, and there is a spacing as well. So what I will try to do is, I need to contain 2 rows, but I must be containing only 1 column. See, automatically the things has been changed. Okay, on 1 column you're containing female, on 1 column you're containing something like male. Sorry, on 1 row you will be containing female, and another row you will be containing male. Now columns has been gone to rows here. This is what you can do as part of your simple or small multiples is concerned. Okay, we have used slacked a chart here, slacked bar chart, and inside that we have used the gender. We are not having enough clarity, so what we have done is we have gone for another chart, and then we are going for multiples. You're dividing each particular gender wise. Okay, this is what you can do as part of these charts are concerned. Okay, now I'll give you just 5 minutes of time, quickly finish off the things, then we will be going for the other sort of things. Okay, just complete it very quickly. Hope everyone have completed the first 3 tasks. Now we will be going for the 4th task. What is the 4th task here? Which job roles have the highest salaries? Okay, which job is having the highest job salaries? This is what I'll be trying to have it. Highest salary paid job role. Okay, this is what my scenario is. Now what I'll be trying to do is, for this particular one, we can make use of the salary of each employee, but it doesn't give us the good sense. So what I will be trying to do is, I will be trying to write measures. Why we will write measures is, if we just drag and drop, we will not come to know what exactly we are doing as part of your application is concerned. If you can control your application, that will be good, right? So only I am going for the measures, which is nothing but your DAX, which is nothing but your data analysis expressions. This is what you are going to write. I had a query like where I can get the DAX. DAX is just like writing a new measure. From the existing fields, you are going to write a new measure. Okay, that is your data analysis expression simply. Now what I'm trying to do is, as part of your staff is concerned, I'm trying to create a new measure. The new measure is nothing but, I will name it as average salary, which is equivalent to, we are having average, right? We are having a formula called average of what? Your staff salary. If you can get this, you will be getting the average salary. Just commit this. In the same way, let us try to do some more measures. I'm creating one more measure. I'll be thinking it as max salary. In order to get maximum salaried employee. Okay, I'm writing max salary. And how to do it? You're containing max, right? Max function. Max of staff salary. So that you will be getting the maximum salary. Just commit it. In the same way, write one more measure. Name it as min salary. Min salary. And as part of this, write something like min of staff salary. Okay, you just commit it. So everyone try to understand. We have created 3 measures by writing 3 data analysis expressions. From the existing columns, you are trying to create new columns. Fine. Now, in order to have the better analysis, what I will try to do is, from your data visualization tools or whatever the charts and graphs are available, you pick one table. Okay, pick a table. Fine. As part of this table, you try to add your job title and followed by average salary that is being paid. Okay, these are the 2 things Okay, for how many staff you are going to pay this salary, you have to know, right? So for that particular sense, we are doing it. Now, here, the thing is the salary either in rupees or in dollars. That we have to know, right? For that particular point, you can simply go show as a table, go to your staff and go to your table view. And wherever this salary is available, you say something like add $1 to it. Okay, add $1 to it. Then automatically in your report, go to your transform data. For this so-called salary, we've added already added $, right? Yeah. I think it is taking time. It's just taking time. Yeah, see, it is taking time. That's all. We have got the dollar symbol here. Now, what I will try to do is I'm having a large number after this, right? So simply I will click on auto. Yeah, see, when I click on this particular auto, automatically after dot, the zeros has been discarded. Okay, after the decimal points are discarded. This is how I can get it. Now the thing is, here we are having in this particular job title called packaging associate, who is getting the highest salary. Like what is the highest salary that is being paid for that particular job role. Okay, that is what we are expecting, right? Now simply what I can do is I will take this staff count here, like average count to the last. Take it like this and also add maximum salary to this, also minimum salary to this. Now see, automatically what happened for the packaging associate role, the maximum salary that is being paid is 36,200 and the minimum salary that is paid is $28,900. Okay, and as a whole for 22 employees, for these 22 employees, the average salary that is paid is nothing but 33,000. This is how you can extract it. Whenever someone asks you for a specific job role, what is the maximum salary and what is the minimum salary? This is how you can do it. Okay, you can write a measure and you can add it and check it out. Okay, for this specific job role, this is how it is getting done. Hope everyone understood. Now, I'll be going for the next question. Who are the top earners in each job role? Now we got information like per job role, what is the highest salary that we are going to pay, that we extracted. Not only highest, we've extracted least as well as the average as well. Now what is the question? Who are the top earners in each job role? Okay, per job role, I want to get the top earners. Okay, for that what I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more page and I will be writing something like top earners. Okay, I'm going to take something like top earners. That's fine. Now what I will try to do is I will go to my chart one. I'll go to my chart one. In this particular chart, I'll be copying this chart to my top earners. Copy, put it aside. Why I need this is, in each one, who are the top paid? I want to get it. Okay, per job title, who are the top earned people? I want to get it. Okay, so I'll be putting this aside. And now what I will be trying to do is, I will be trying to add a table. In this table, I will try to add the name of the employee. Okay, and followed by what is the employee ID, name, employee ID, followed by what is the gender. Let us add the gender. And also let us add what is the salary that is going to get it. Okay, what is the salary that is going to get it? Okay, here it has been come like sum of salary. Don't take it as sum of salary, instead take it as single. That is, don't summarize it. Okay, don't summarize it. If you summarize, you will get all employees' salary. Don't summarize it. Just get each employee's salary how it is. Okay, so this is what you are having. Now see guys, we are having a table like this. We are having a table like this. And let me tell you, whenever I click on packaging assistant, only packaging related people will come here. When I click on chocolatier, only chocolatier related people will come here. When I click on research scientist, only research related people will come here. When I click on the quality control, only quality control related people will come here. Okay, according to the job role, we are getting the salaried employees. Now everyone see here, I am clicking on descending order so that highest paid members will come onto the top. Okay, highest paid members are coming to the top. Now if I want to know who are the top 3 paid employees per job role, this is my constraint right now. So what I will try to do, I will go to filters concept. In this filters, I'll go to the employee ID, click on here, and see you are having basic filtering. Instead of basic filtering, click on top N. Click on top N. Now top, how many fellows? We need 3. We need top 3. And on what basis you need to get top 3? Based on salary, right? So in this particular by value, put your salary. Put your salary here. And yeah, let it be like that. And just apply this particular filter. When this is applied, see here, you have got the top 3 paid employees. Okay. This top 3 paid employees as part of all the job roles is concerned, since we haven't selected any job role. Now see, in your sales representatives, who are the top 3 paid? If I click on here, there are 18 fellows in this. But who are the top 3? Just click on it. See, you have got a different names. And these salaries are 49,800, something like that. If you go to product manager, you are getting a different thing. If you are going for research scientist, you are having a different thing. Okay, this is how you are supposed to get the information of different employees. Okay, per job role, who are the top paid salary employees are the staff. This is how you can extract it. Then how many? Okay, that's fine. Okay, as of now, this is fine. Later we will increment it at a later point of time. Okay, just try to complete these 2 tasks quickly. Later we will be going for a big task that we'll be having some logical sense in that. We will try to do it. Okay, quickly complete it. Hope everything is going good. Let's go for the next task. What is our next task? How does qualification versus salary related? So which qualified is getting the salary, and according to the qualification, is he getting the salary or not? This is my constraint right now. I want to check that particular information. Now, what I can do is go here, and in this, for doing this like qualification versus salary, right? I am taking it as qual versus salary. Let it be like that. In order to get this type of information, the qualification may be many things, salaries also may be anything. So what I have to do in this particular scenario is a scatter plot will be giving a bitter scenario. Why? Because on a specific job role, there may be diverse number of amounts will be paid to employees based on their qualification as well and experience as well. So wherever the diversification is there, it is better to go for scatter plot. Okay, now I'm going for the scatter plot. See, in this scatter plot, the things will be scattered over the region. Okay, so what I do first is, in order to get the salary versus your qualification onto the x-axis, I am getting my salary. That is fine. Now don't do something like sum of salary here. Okay, never do that. Don't summarize so that you are getting multiple salaries here. Okay, now what I will try to do is, we are having another thing called qualification, which is nothing but education qualification. Try and put it on to the y-axis. See, it is not allowing you. Why? Because education qualification, you're not going to have a set of points on the y-axis. So what we need to do is, we need to do some more job in order to do this. What I will try to do is, now I will be going for, in order to cheat this particular draft, simply what I will try to do is, I will be trying to place my education qualification onto listened. When I put this, see, I am getting different types of colors here. Okay, everyone watch out. We are getting different colors here. So bachelor's degree is getting something, and your diploma is getting something, your high school diploma is getting something, and your master degree is getting something. But now this is also not giving me a better picture. So what I have to do? I have to do something more than this. So simply what I will try to do is, I will go to the table view. In this table view, select this education qualification, and before doing this, go to transform data. Okay, go to transform data and click on transform data. When we click on transform data, automatically your Power BI visual editor is going to take your control onto your query editor. Okay, Power Query Editor. In this Power Query Editor, you are supposed to do some job here. Okay, everyone please follow carefully. This is important. I'm going for transform data, and I'm selecting my education qualification. After selecting this particular education qualification, I am right clicking here. Okay, click right click. Then go for add as new query. You are having an option called add as new query, last option. Okay, click on this, add as new query. Click on it. Once you click on it, automatically what happened? Only that row has been taken. Only that specific column has been taken and forming a separate table. Okay, this is what it is going to do for you. Now what I do is I will be selecting this. Okay, I'll be selecting this and simply I will say on the top you are having remove duplicates. You are having remove duplicates. Click on this remove duplicates. Automatically what happened? There are only 4 qualifications as part of this. One is bachelor's degree, second is diploma, third one is high school diploma, and fourth one is master's degree. Only these 4 are available for us. Okay. Now, if we put these in ascending or descending order, there is nothing to do. But the qualification must be given something like your high school diploma is 1. After high school, you will be having diploma, so give 2 for it. And bachelor's degree next you will go, then give it for 3. And finally, you will be doing your master's degree, give it as a 4. That means you are converting the text into numerical part. You are transforming your string into numerical part. Okay, you're converting the data type. Okay, that's what we are trying to do it. We are mapping it. Okay, so how do I can do that? See now, now we have done it and put it like some ascending order. Select this and put it in the ascending order. That is fine. Now we are having on the leftmost part to table, convert into to table. Okay, click on this to table. Automatically what happened? It is being converting to the table. Okay, there are no delimiters. We are having one only, so that leave it like that. And there are no errors. Leave it. Say OK. Now this is being converted into table. Okay. Now what I will try to do is I will try to add the column. Now I'm trying to add the column. Okay. How I will do it? Add column. And I will be using conditional column. In your add column, you are containing conditional column. Okay. Click on that particular conditional column. Now this is what you have got. Everyone please understand now we will be writing something here. The column name, what must be the column name? For me, I will be taking like qualification ID. Qualification ID. Okay, this is my column name. If your column name, which is nothing but column 1 here, this column 1, if it is begins with, okay, begins with, that is nothing but starting letter. Value I am providing it like, if it is equivalent to H, high school, then present the output as 1. This is what you are trying to add it. Okay, and I'm trying to add a new class. And here, column 1, same column name. If it is beginning with diploma, then make it a 2. Add one more class. This column 1, if it is beginning with and it is a bachelor's degree, then add 3. We are having only 4 cases, right? It is just like nested if else. Okay, the final else what I'm giving, it is a 4. That means master degree, it is a 4. Okay, just to say okay. Just to say okay. So this is what you are trying to do it. And now see, change this column name. Change this column name as qualification. That is fine. Okay, this is your qualification. Change it. And this is your qualification ID. Now you are having a name called educational qualification here, right? So let me tell you, already education qualification is available as part of one column is concerned. Don't put the same name to your table. You will be having an ambiguity. So simply I'm changing it to qual. The table name is qual. This is what I'm trying to do it. And that is enough. And that is enough for us. And just save it. Okay. And just save this qualification. That's fine. My job is done. Okay. Now let me go to home. Now let me go to home. Just close and apply. That's fine. Now see something is going to come here. See, you have got qual. Qual is a table right now. Okay. This qual is having one is qualification and other is qualification ID. If it is high school, it will be termed as 1. If it is diploma, it will be termed as 2. If it is a bachelor's degree, it will be termed as 3. And if it is a master's, it will be termed as 4. Okay. Now go to our report view. Okay. Now go to our report view. Now what we need to do is we need to relate it, right? We need to relate it. These two tables, whatever the staff table, whatever your qualification table, we need to have a relation between these two. So what I will try to do now, I will be going to modeling. Yesterday we have seen modeling concept, same concept. There are two tables right now. We need to interconnect it, right? So I am taking this qualification and I am putting into my education qualification. These two are getting mapped. Okay. Just say save. Enough. Now, whenever I do any change in my qualification, that will be affecting your stuff. Okay. The reverse is not going to happen. Okay. This is called as a filter. This symbol is called as a filter. What this is doing, whenever I'm doing some modification here, it is filtering into this particular table as well. That is how I have filtered in this. Okay, that is fine. Now just leave it for a while and go to your report view right now. Now on to the y-axis. On to the y-axis. Now what we need to get it, you get your qualification ID into your y-axis. Whatever the qualification ID you have generated, put it onto the y-axis. Then qualification ID. Yeah, the problem is see in your qualification ID, go to your table there and the qualification ID, the format is being text here. Okay, the data type is being text here. If it is text, I already told you it is not going to allow you, right? So simply change it to whole number. Okay, change it to whole number. Okay, this is one change we have to do it. Okay, that's what I want to show you actually. Okay, do it. Now go to your report view and simply now get your qualification ID onto your y-axis. Then see, automatically your things has been done. Okay, now what I will try to do is, I will try to get my qualification into my legend. Now see, you have got this color as high school, this color as your diploma, this color is your bachelor's degree, and this color is your master's degree. Okay, now everyone see that dots are cutting off, right? How I can control that? How to control that is, you can go for format your visual and go to something like y-axis. In that y-axis, see the minimum range, you can keep it as 0, and the maximum range, you can put it as 5. This is what you can do. If once you do that, see your dots are very clear. They're not cutting off. Okay. For the older version to newer version of your Power BI, some options has been moved here and there. Okay, so it is taking a bit of time. Okay, you should follow that. Okay, so this is what you will be having. When one thing what you need to understand is, every month you will be having an update for your Power BI. Every month you will be having the updates. Menus will be here and there will be changed. So first you need to know the concept, then you need to think where that particular thing is being present. In the same menus will be there, but here and there they will be moving on. Okay, nothing more than that. So this is how you can generate your qualification versus salary. Okay, hope everyone understood what I have done. Okay, the only thing is, first draw the chart. It will not allow you to directly add your qualification. So simply take your table view, and then go for your staff table, and quickly go to something like transform data. And in this transform data, go here, and for this particular education qualification, you need to do some job. Okay, that just right click on it and add as a new query and add your query. Okay, that column will be coming as new one, and remove the duplicates, save with a name, and then go for it, add column. Okay, then go for your add column and add it, conditional column, and write whatever the story that we have written. Okay, for the first letter which is starting with H, do it as one, something like that. And then save that column names, meaningful column names you give it there, and meaningful name give for your table, and simply come here. Then you can, at the same point of time, if you can, change the data type of your column as well. It should not be text. If it is a text, it won't work out. Convert into the number. Okay, and then you can drag and drop. It will be working out for you. Okay, once have a try. Just I'll be giving 5 minutes of time. Please complete it fast. We need to do dashboard. Okay, finish it. Okay, hope everyone have completed the task. Okay, hope everyone have completed the given task. Now, I'm moving to the next question, which is, what is the trend in staff growth over time? That means in company today, there may be 10 employees. Tomorrow, if another 5 joined, it will be 15. Tomorrow, if another 20 joined, it will be like 35 likewise. That means over time, we need to find out, we need to check out how the growth is happening in your company. Okay, that is my case right now as part of this example. Now, go here. I am taking something like staff growth. I'm taking it as staff growth. And in order to know this, I'll be using a line chart. Okay, I'll be using a line chart. Let it be like this. Now, into this line chart, onto the x-axis, get the date of joining, and then get the staff count onto the y-axis. That is what you need, right? Actually, I want to calculate how many number of employees are joining and cumulatively how your company is growing. But in this particular chart, what you have got on a specific year, how many number of employees are joined, but not like the cumulative one, how your company is growing. That means we need to do something. We need to perform some type of operation in order to get it. Now, let's try out that. Now, try to write a new measure as part of your staff. Why I have to write a new measure? I need to get the cumulative increment in your staff, right? The cumulative growth, right? For that case, I need some measure to be written. Straight away, you can't get that. How I'm writing it is, I'm taking the measure name as cumulative staff count is equal to, now I'm trying to write something. Now let me tell you one more point. There is no rule like everything we have to write in a single line. As part of your measure is concerned, the DAX formula is concerned, you no need to write everything in a single line. You can have multiple lines. So everyone have seen our DBMS, there you have written something like triggers and cursors. Everything must not be on the same line. You would have written a query and you would have written the query in multiple lines as well. You can do it the same thing in your Power BI as well. Okay. The only thing what you need to do is you need to use shift and enter. Use shift and enter. So you'll be going to the second line. Here you can write like I'm taking a variable where, and I will be taking something like current date. What exactly today's date is. Okay. And how I'm going to get the date here? I will be trying to use staff on which dates they have joined by using the last date. By using the last date of that particular employee, I'll be trying to get the information. So I'm making use of last date of staff table, and inside that you are trying to use date of join. Okay. You are using staff of date of join. So when he is joined, you're trying to get that particular date. And from that, you are getting the last date. In that, you will be having the last date when he is going up or whenever he is joining, something like that. So that date you are getting it. Then again, I am pressing shift enter. Now I'll be using, you need to return some value based on your things. You need to return some value. Return. Here, I will be calculating. I'll be calculating the date of join to how they are getting involved. Okay, so I'm making use of something like calculate. You're having a function called calculate. And see here, you are having an expression followed by filter, followed by some other filters. This is the syntax. Now I'm writing calculate. What is my expression on which I have to take? you need to take staff count. Okay, present staff count. Then let me tell you, internally, there may be some filters applied. Internally, some filters may be applied. If filters are applied, you will be getting a problem, right? So that you need to get all the employees, all staff of date of join. Get all the staff date of join and get the staff count. Okay, that is what you need to do it first. Then followed by comma, you need to make use of staff of date of join, and if the date of join is less than or equal to current date, whatever you have already calculated and kept. Okay, this is what I need to do it. I hope everything goes fine. Yes, my thing is fine, so that I will be committing it. Once again, I will come here and explain once everything is good. Yeah, now you have calculated your thing called cumulative staff count. Okay, this is what you have got. Now, on to the x-axis, let us put date like that. We will not disturb that particular part. And on to the y-axis, instead of this staff count, what I will try to do is, I will try to put my cumulative staff count right now. Okay, cumulative staff count. And let it be date of join. Okay, don't use date hierarchy. If you use date hierarchy, every date will be showing, so that it will be getting the count. So instead of using date hierarchy, make use of just the date of join. So see now, on the first date, you are having only one employee. As the time is increasing, see, you are getting the cumulative count here. Okay, at present, you are having a total employees of 161 in your company. Okay, this is how you can calculate your cumulative staff count. Now everyone try to understand, you are getting the last date of join in your company. Okay, by using last date of staff of date of join, you are getting the last date of a specific employee who is joined. Okay, then whatever you are doing is nothing but you are taking one employee at a time and you are getting the count in such a way that if the staff join date is less than the last date of the last employee who is joined, everywhere you are calculating, you are just adding up to it. Okay, to the staff count. So that is how it has been internally calculated. Okay, so this is your thing here. I will put this into chart. Okay, so that you can use it at a later point of time. Okay, I've given it, so you can use it at a later point of time. Okay, if you can do it, you do it, no problem. Okay, finish it off. Now I'm going for the 8th task. I request everyone to take a piece of pen and paper and write whatever the steps I'm telling, so that it will be easier to do at a later point of time. Okay, I'll complete 8th job and 9th job also. Then I will be giving you 5 minutes of time. Then we will be going for your dashboard generation. Okay, dashboard generation, if all these are good and if all these are correctly done, it's a matter of just 2 minutes in order to build a dashboard. Okay, let me go with the 8th task. The 8th task is how can the staff be filtered by the first letter of their name? Already this task we have already completed. Okay, just we will complete it fastly. Staff be filtered by the first letter of their name. Good. Yeah, here I'll go here. I'll be using a slicer. Into this slicer, try to add the name of the employee. Now see, all the employees has been come here. All the employees has been there in the slicer. Now my task is to get the first name right. So what I will do, I'll go for transform data and go for the transform data. And inside this, take your name and go for add column. And inside this, you are having extract and extract your first character. Extract your first character. And here count how many number of characters, first character only. So 1 and say OK. So automatically what has happened here, the first character has been generated. Change this column name to first character since the single character is there. This is enough for me. Okay, this is all what I have to do it. Now go to my home. Now go to my home here and say close and apply. It is done. Now what you need to do is see inside this a first character type of thing has been added up for us. Now instead of name, put your first character into it. Okay, now the first character has been added. Now this is very good. Now what I will try to do is I will try to add a table. In this table, I will try to add different things. I will try to add different things like I will be adding employee ID. I will be adding employee name. And what more can I add is I will add my job title. Whatever required is you can add up here. Okay, job title and followed by something like salary as well. Okay, whatever you're adding is employee ID, employee name, job title, and salary. These are the 4 things whatever we are adding as part of this table is concerned. Okay, now when I click on C, see only the names who are starting with C has been extracted. When I click on J, only J related things are adding. Okay, now if I want to know how many employees are there with a starting letter of so and so, then simply what I can do is quickly add a card. Okay, quickly add a card here. And inside this card, you put something like staff count. This is enough. Okay, with the J, there are 3 employees, hence the staff count is 3. As simple as that. Now, if you go with B, there are 8 number of count. And if I click on control and do it, now the number starting with B and N has been extracted. So there are 10 members. Hope everyone is clear. So this is how you can do it. Okay. Now, if I want to sort it, simply you can sort it using sum of salary. So highest salary will come first. Okay. This is how you can do it. Okay. Quickly. You have done it already. So I'm not giving any gap right now. Okay. I'm not giving any gap right now. This is filtered by first character. So I'll be putting it like first character. Okay, first character. This is fine. Now I'll go to my 9th job. What is my 9th job? How leave balance can be analyzed. Okay, I must be having leave and leave balance must be analyzed right now. Okay, just you do one thing. I am giving you just 1 minute of time. You just quickly do it. Quickly do it. Then we will be going for the 9th job. Okay. Hope everyone have completed that. Yeah, hope everyone have completed the 8th task. Now we are going for the 9th task. And in 8th task, I'll tell you at a later point of time, some more thing can be done. We will do it later. Let's go for the 9th. How leave balance can be analyzed. I'm taking it as leave balance. Okay. Now what I will try to do is I will try to write the measure. Okay, a new measure I'm trying to write. The new measure I'm writing it is, I want to know, for example, think like some of the employees in the company are not putting any leaves. They are forwarding, so that what happens is there may be two types of danger. One is if staff is not taking at least one leave per month or 2 months, the productivity of the employee may get down, like he may be overloaded or overburdened or something like that. He may be feeling not relaxed. That is one danger. And second thing is, if he is putting all the leaves for the last, finally, at one point of time, he may be using all the leaves in 1 month itself. Then if the task is there, that will be get stopped. Okay, these are the two dangers will be there. So I want to know how these things are being taken, or something like what are the leaves that has been balanced for each employee. I want to know. Okay, I want to have a clear picture over that. For that, I'm writing a simple measure here. Here I'm writing something like average leave balance. And how do I do it? Using average formula and followed by your staff having leave balance. You're having leave balance. Use this. Okay, this is how you are supposed to get average leave balance. Okay, I will also write one more measure. I will write one more measure, which is nothing but the employees who are having leave balance over 20 days. Okay, for example, if a company is giving 30 days, 10 days used, 20 days haven't used. Okay, if any employee is having leave balance over 20 days, what I have to do? That's what I'm trying to calculate it right now. So I'm taking leave balance over 20 days. Leave balance over 20 days. This is what I'm trying to do it. Okay, for this. Now what I will try to do is I will try to calculate. Okay, on which basis I will be calculating now? On which basis I'll be calculating is I'll be taking the complete staff count. I'll be taking the complete staff count followed by staff who are having leaves, who are having leave balance which is greater than 20. Okay, see what I'm trying to do is I am trying to see whoever the staff they are having leave balance greater than 20, you are counting it, you are putting into your staff count. Okay, and you are calculating it. and that value you are storing into a variable called leave balance over 20 days. Hope I am clear. You are taking staff of leave balance, which is greater than 20, that you are counting into your staff count, and you are calculating it, and finally you are giving it to something like leave balance over the 20 days. Okay, this is what I am trying to do it right now. Yeah, now what I do is I will just commit this. I'll just commit this. And now I'm having two measures related to it. Average leave balance and leave balance over 20 days. I'm having two stuff now. Now what I do is I'll be taking a bar graph. I'll be taking a stacked bar chart. Let it be like this. On to the Y, I will try to get the job title. And on to the X-axis, I will be getting the average leave sort of thing. Okay. Now see here, in the packaging associate, you are having average leave balance is 17.95. With the sales representative, you are containing 17.11. For your research scientist, on an average, you are having 16.53 leaves balance. Okay, it is not to a specific employee, but for multiple employees. Okay, so this is how you are getting it. Now, you go to your format and try to get data labels on. Data labels on. Once you do this, see clearly it is showing you the packaging associates. On an average, it is having 17.95. That means almost equivalent to 18. It is converted into whole number and it is showing you. Okay, it is having 17.11, so it is converted to 17. So these are the days whatever you are having. Okay, now everyone understand, in these you are having male and female as well, right? So what I will try to do is, from the gender distribution, I will copy this particular graph. Okay, I'm copying this particular graph and simply I'm putting in my leave balance. Okay, please everyone try to understand. Now see what is happening when I click on male. See, these are the male's average, whatever it is. Okay, these are the male's average. Now if I click on female, this is the ratio whatever they are having. Okay, you can show individually as well. If you change colors to a different color, the view will be a bit better. Okay, this is what you can do. Clear? You are having relationship between two different things. Female, how much percentage? Male, how much percentage? Okay, in the same way, let me tell you, if I click on packaging associate, everyone please understand, if I click on packaging associate, now how much percentage they are having? Okay, your male is 6% and female is 7%. And if I click on research analyst, now see we are having a different ratio. It is 5.59 to 4.35. Okay, so let me tell you, in a page, if you are having more than two charts displayed, then when you click on one chart, the other chart is getting affected. Okay, so this type of mechanism is called as interaction between two different graphs. Okay, your Power BI is all about interactivity between graphics. Okay, this is what you need to understand. And finally, let's try one dashboard. I'm trying to put a dashboard here. Until now, we have done so many tasks, right? Now, what I will try to do is on the left hand side, I am going to get the card new. Everyone see, I'm having card new. Okay, click on it. You have got a card. Let us see what is the difference between card and card new. Card will allow only one item to be inserted into it. Your card new will be allowing multiple number of items can be inserted into it. That is one basic difference. Okay, so now into this particular card, what I will try to add is I will add the staff count. The staff count is added. Then I will be adding the average salary of the employees. I'll be adding into it. See, the second column is added. Then I will be adding average leave balance into it. Average leave balance. And then I will be adding LBL, whatever we have calculated leave balance over 20 days, I will be adding that also. See, 4 things I have added. But see, at a certain point of time, it is showing only 3 for me. Why? The thing is, you go to your transformation, and inside this, you are having layout. In this layout, you say something like single row. That is fine. Then style should be cards. That is fine. Here you have given maximum cards must be shown is 3. So only it is showing 3. Put it as 4. Automatically the 4th one will be shown for you. Okay. And space between cards, let it be like this 8 pixels. Now I'm going for overflow. In this overflow, it should be continuous scroll. That is okay. And the direction must be vertical. That is good. Okay. That is good. Now it should not be single row. Put it as single column. So what happened? It has been come like this now. Okay. It has been come like this right now. Now just stretch it beautifully. All the 4 are organized. Okay. All the 4 are organized on the left hand side. Now, if I want to add more beautification to it, then what I can do, I can add some colors, right? So here, see, there will be cards, and inside the cards, you are having something like background. Okay, go for background color and don't put it white, put it some other color like let's take lightish orange. See, this is how things can be changed. Okay, this is how things can be changed. See, now you neatly organize it. It is going to be good for us. Okay, now what I do is on the top of it, I will be adding few more things like whatever staff count per role. I will be copying it. I will be pushing it into my dashboard. Put it here. Now organize it correctly. Give a space and organize it correctly. Okay, this is good. Then go to your gender distribution. Get this and put it into your dashboard. This way, you organize it well. You organize it well here. Give the space correctly and organize it well. Then go for the age distribution. And let's take this. Okay, let me take this graph and put it there. Put it there and you minimize it and just drag onto this. Okay, let me minimize much more as part of this, then it will be good enough. Then it will be good enough. Let it be like that. Okay, now what I will try to do is I will try to get qualification versus salary. This is okay. Since the graph is big, I am getting this also. Just copy it and put it into my dashboard. Okay, it has to cover the space, right? So that I'm putting it here. I'm putting it here. And finally, what I do is I'll be having staff growth, how the graph has been there, that I will be copying it and I'll be putting into my dashboard here. Okay, and I'm putting it here and just you drag this and put it in this location. See my dashboard now, how well it is organized. Okay, just the thing is nothing but you need to give some spacing so that it will be maintaining the clarity, nothing more than that. Okay, only thing is nothing but you must be giving some space in between. Okay, I will maximize it so that it will be good enough. Let me take out this so that see how well it is organized. Now the thing is into this particular one, if you want to add your logo, okay, if you want to add your company logo here, okay, that can be done. How to do it? You just go to insert, use your image, okay, and go to downloads and let me add my Aditya logo here. See how beautiful it is now. Your company logo is fine and everything is being done. Okay, this is how you can generate your dashboards. Dashboards is nothing but multiple jobs whichever you are doing in your application. As a whole, you have to put it in some place. And if you want to show them meaningfully, one task must be meaningful to the other thing. Okay, one if you do for cricket and other you do for your movies and other if you do for your student things, it won't work. Okay, it won't work. It is not a good practice. The dashboard must be containing only the content which is interrelated. Okay, the content which is interrelated. That is what it should be present. Okay, that you need to take care. See, this is how beautiful you have generated your dashboard right now. Now, my thing is I want to add some background, this particular one. Okay, background to my canvas. How do I can do it? The thing is simply go to your visualization and go to your thing and see you're having canvas background. Okay, canvas background. Here, if you want to add something, you can add it. If you want to add wallpaper, you can do it. See, I'll be adding canvas background and here I'll be providing a different color in order to have the beautification. So something like this. Yeah, it is fine. And transparency, you make it 0. So automatically your background will be changing. Okay, your background is changing. Now you will come to know, like, see, different sizes, different spaces like this you have left. It is not good, right? Now what you can do is you can arrange it well. Now you come to know that these are all of not same size so that you can arrange them well. Okay, this thing, it should be up to here and this thing can be up to here. This is how you can manage the things or something like that. Okay, if not, put it like this. No problem. Let it be like this. Okay, now you can have better visualization as part of your things are concerned. Okay, and let me tell you the final thing. If you want to add any image which is downloaded from the web, even that can be done. Okay, even that can be done. How you can do it is just go for visualization, go for your something like wallpaper or in the canvas background only, you can browse it. You can browse it. Okay, and browse and go for something like us, our logo one. Let it be like that and say open. See, background has been added. In the background, one image has been added. Okay, this is how you can do it. Okay, as a whole, for complete slide also you can do it. Okay, absolutely you can do it. Okay, with this, I am ending the Power BI. Okay, almost we have covered every concept, every basic I have covered. How to write, how you can drag and drop the things, and wherever the changes that you can do. Okay, let me tell you, for every graph, for every option, you are having a different set of sub options will come. For everything, it will not be common. Okay, so you need to explore, you need to go for the hunt. Okay, then only you can learn better. Okay, with this, I'm signing off. The feedback link is posted. Please try to give the feedback. And if any queries, you can put it in the chat box, or if you can put it into the WhatsApp group, I will try to answer them. Okay, maximum from the first to until now, whatever the queries are asked, everything I have shared and I have answered. Okay, in the explanation only, I am giving the answers for them. Okay, I'm not going to conduct any special answer session. In the topics only, I'm trying to cover whatever the queries you're having. Thank you. With this, I'm signing off. Thank you.